Well, it's another day and another hot day of humidity. I'd like for the the weather to calm down, but apparently it's not going to happen just yet, so we'll have to go with it. And I have to say, yesterday I kind of got a little bit stressed out when I was on the live stream because nothing was working. I'm going to move. We have what's we call the outdoor broadcast computer. It's portable. It's a proper desktop computer, but it's so small it's portable. It's basically a high-powered laptop. I'm going to move that into here, try and get that link into the Mac the same way all the consoles do, and run games that way so that the computer isn't having to pull double duty. And then I've still got everything laid out on the screen the way I normally do the show. That's probably the best way. So hopefully last night's farce, where I spent an hour with nothing working, doesn't happen again. But it means I've also got to spend all day fixing this and seeing what's going on to slow it down. So hopefully I can get through all of that. Sorry to everyone who felt I was getting very stressed and a bit weird yesterday. Unfortunately, sometimes stress does get to you, especially when you're working on your own. But I'll try not to do that in the future because I want everything to be a positive experience for everyone who's watching. That's the way to go. My style is very much based on, remember the Saturday morning kids TV shows? It was all live, but everyone was upbeat and positive, even though it was like 8 o'clock in the morning and they've been there since 5. That kind of experience. I want that experience for the vlogs, for the live shows, for Game Hammer and everything, because I want you to have a positive experience. I like games. I want to share the liking of games, not the frustration. So I'm going to say, sorry about that, guys. I'll do better in the future. Right, I've got to get to work because this place needs tidying. That computer needs sorting out. It's going to be a whole long day. So yesterday I mentioned that I needed to tidy a load of stuff here. This is all for the return of Film Hammer, the show that's moved from my Game Hammer channel over to All Mouse Media because we're building up that channel as well. And as you can see, there's a fair amount of stuff that I've got a plan for a review. But wow, I need to find somewhere to store this. Somewhere better than in my office. Because that floor space where it's all just been stacked is just in the way of all the games, which also need better stacking. Yeah, this place has been a mess for a while due to the overworking that we've had, because we've just been focused on trying to get a load of work done here. Load of videos, load of plans for developing other shows, and it's hard. It's not as hard as some of the work that I've done in the past. I used to work in a factory making industrial grade filters. I know what hard work is, and this isn't it. But it's still time consuming. So all of this stuff is just mounting up. I've got to get it worked out. So what I'm actually going to do is right up there at the top of the shelves are a load of old magazines and documents. I am moving them. That's all going to be about gaming. I'm going to move the big box PC stuff up there to get access to here, where I have a load of Amstrad Action magazines. In fact, the entire Amstrad Action series, all of the issues. I'm going to use the side of it there to store Mega Drive games and other things. We'll see what happens with the big box PC that's just under there behind Batman and the Coke, and we'll see what happens from there, because I need the space. I desperately need the space in here to access games and just have it so I can pick them up and play. Otherwise, what's the point of having it and anything goes? If I've got it, I'll play it show, where I can't always just grab it and play it. That's today's work.
Many hours later.
It's done. It's actually done. As you can see, I've got the camera in a better position now. I haven't quite leveled it out yet, but it's in a better position. I can talk to you. I can then turn and go straight to the computer. And also, I've got space in this room. It's taken a while to do. In fact, it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening. It's taken me all day, but the room is better. I can actually access things. Months I've had to just get by with what we had here because we're working so hard to get some new shows developed. It's well worth it for the work we've managed to achieve, but my goodness, I'm feeling so much happier. So I'm going to show you what I've now got on these shelves. Yes, I haven't emptied the bin yet, but now we have some space. And the tripod is set up again. The old tripod I used to use for the Knob Mouse show when I was doing all of my news. Then we go up. That used to be just a load of PC big boxes. Now all my Mega Drive stuff is there. I can just move that Star Wars mouse set out of the way, and it's okay. And then we move up and up and up, and there are the old big box PC games, which are yeah, I can access them, but since they're big box PC games, you need to set things up to get them to run these days. It doesn't matter that they're out of the way. So I've actually got access to things. And more importantly, I can get across the room to be able to access the PlayStation 2 games. So it all just works out better. And all in all, I'm really happy. Plus, you can actually see the background, all this stuff that's in the background here. There's a reason it's all stood there. And the reason is this camera here. Just above the little monitor here is a camera. This is a camera that points right into the room. And when you look at it from that camera, this room looks like the Brum cupboard from BBC Children's Television, only retrofied for retro gaming and retro toys and things like that. It's the background I want for some of the shows that I do, some of the live shows, some of the reviews, things like that. That's what that's there for. And for months I haven't been able to use it because there was no way I could show you just a big pile of mess. And also I couldn't move the chair into the position that I could actually use it. So we can do the shows now. I can do the reviews of the films. I can do the reviews of the TV shows. Things like that. Stuff that actually uses that background that's going to be accessible from there. Things are moving on. Things are looking up. We're finally able to get what I want to do going properly. So we've got the 3 live shows on Gamehammer now. The Monday Night Live, Gamehammer on Wednesdays, and the Gaming Force on Fridays, which is struggling a little bit. People don't want to really send in challenges. So I might change it so that it's not about challenges. If I'm not going to get people sending in their entries, I might just challenge myself to do certain things, like can we speedrun X, Y, and Z, that kind of thing. We'll see what goes on with that, but I really want a Friday show that's fun and a bit challenging, like can we play Sonic the Hedgehog using a steering wheel, that kind of thing. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up as I go along at the moment, because that's how this is. Let's turn the autofocus back on, so I'm actually in focus. But that's the kind of thing I want the 3 shows. Plus, we're bringing Gamehammer back. I can now move around in this room again, so I can actually film. So, all in all, things are starting to look up. It's been a lot of hard work, which has really hurt a lot. Like, seriously, it's been hard. I'm taking next week off from editing videos for Gem, which is why I've been working hard this week, so that I can get myself back together, basically. I'm facing burnout, and I don't want that because we've got so much to do. So, all in all, I think it's been worthwhile today. I'm exhausted. I'm having the rest of the night off. I'm going to go and watch a film. I think Thor Love and Thunder is calling my name. So, I will see you tomorrow. This has been great. Also, later on tomorrow, probably tomorrow, I will actually get all of the vlogs edited that have been waiting since we went to the Severn Valley. I've got the thing about us coming home from that. I've got all the stuff that I've filmed this week, and you haven't seen any of it because that's just how it's been. But it is coming. Now I've got the time again. Oh man, I feel so much better. I hope you guys are having a great day too. I hope you're staying safe and everything's going well for you. It's been an exhausting time, but we're back, and we're back on schedule. Take care, and I'll see you soon. If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Sam Yates, Retro Mickey82, Mo Henry, and George Botterini. Thank you so much, guys.